So how are you guys enjoying the new mini set? I thought it was a little weird. It came out with only one card, Portal Mancer, Skyla, and Mage. It sure seems that way anyway. There are mages everywhere on ladder. You're gonna see games against a few mages, of course, in this video, but there are other cards in the mini set. They don't look very good. Most of them actually look really bad, but I think I put together a super fun deck here with the Shaman legendary Turbulus and all of his Battlecry synergies that opens up access to some fun stuff in Hunter, like Sasquatch and like Parrot Sanctuary. The location actually feels really good with all of the battle cries you can put together in Shaman, combining that with Shutter Block and more battle cry synergies, and this deck can do some pretty silly things, including beat Mage. You're gonna see that happen a couple times in this video, so enjoy all the Turbulus big battle cry shenanigans. This deck is actually really cool. Okay, hard to pass up the Turbulus. It definitely doesn't feel quite as good as like a big Wish Upon a Star, but it does feel a lot cheaper. That's true. Not a bad little hand though, man. Parrot Sanctuary, playing this on 3. Follow up with the Hagatha. I mean, I guess technically you kind of want to Hagatha first, don't you? So that this buffs your newly generated Battlecry guys. Otherwise, they don't exist yet. Yeah, we'll probably do Hagatha first then. Kind of technically could also help a little bit on I guess you're not gonna draw that many spells unless the opponent plays that Death Knight card that draws 2 things and it hits both of my like Frosty Decors or something. Like it's, I guess, technically possible. Gorgon's Ormu early, always scary. What do you guys feel like your sweet spot is on Gorgon's Ormus, by the way? If I go, okay, I'm glad we got one of these. This is nice. If I go Sanctuary into Sanctuary, I can actually play Turbulus next turn with the Sanctuary as well. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That sets up for a pretty big like Shining Sentinel later or something. I don't know how hard we want to go, how fast, but also you could maybe get a Fairy Tale Slime down pretty quickly too. That might be even better actually. Mind that. That's kind of a cool idea, right? So play this, discount that sucker to 2, and then are you playing this Fairy Tale Slime next turn, right? Yeah, I'm hitting these in case they get, I don't know, dude. This is the one guy in the world running location removal or whatever. I think if you know your line next turn, it's probably worth it to hit those. So this is going to be very big. He's going to be a 10-11 himself. And then these are going to be very big, and those are going to be very big, and the guy on board is actually going to be very big. This is quite a curve we've got here. I think we're just gonna go Shining Sentinel, right? I don't expect this deck to have a universal removal. There's maybe Primus, I guess, is kind of a pain. Right, like maybe a Primus. I don't think we need to like kill this and develop right now. I think we want to play for the Sentinel. Sentinel's like really cool with Shutter Block later, but it's also just really cool right now. I don't know. You don't have to be too fancy, I don't think. Grofin looks a little better against these guys, but probably not the end of the world either way. Just to go Sentinel here. This is very hard to deal with, right? Use Grofin and clean up next turn. We still got this too, by the way, which is 2 Frosty Decors. Like all these little face hits they've taken, thankfully we have some recovery on. That's nice, dude. Gorgon's Ormu is already amazing and feels even better when he's a ogre. The ogre Gorgozmu. Perfectly executed, Regis. By God, you did it. You nailed it. We see why you have a career as a YouTuber, Regis. Razzle Dazzlers, I mean, it's good, but oh, that's annoying now. That actually is really good. Multiple Grofins just to chip through all this stuff though. Also, maybe this is good. I don't know. We kind of have board space thoughts. This is gonna be 5 because these don't die. Like this is 7, you know, already. What overload card helps me here? Lightning Storm, not really. Yeah, I think it's just these Grofens. They aren't the most exciting. But it does open up like 16 to face, I guess. Nine is kind of a convenient breakpoint for them. 6 is not inconvenient, but maybe a little less convenient. I don't know. Let's see what they have here. Threads of Despair. Oh, that would have been great. Maybe that is that a Primus though, or a Reska? Those are both pretty. That's probably a Reska. It's got to be cheap enough by now, right? How many things have died? I don't know. A lot of bad cards on board for Reska to take though, too. For whatever that's worth. I floated 5 mana, by the way. I think it's right. I think it's the right play, but it just feels weird. Feels strange to float 5 mana. But you know, 1 mana 8/10s with Rush are pretty cool. Half Rush anyway. Only been in the game for a year and a half, Regis. No, I guess about a year. Primus is 8. Yeah, he's 8. No, we're fine. He's 8, bro. Maybe some kind of... Oh, Corpse Explosion's not bad, actually. It surely doesn't deal with everything, does it? It does. Oh my god, they had enough. Oh my god, what a ball. Oh my god, dude. Wow. This guy's insane. 6 here doesn't leave much. This is like an awkward turn. These Grofens aren't very big, right? Because the other guys are the big guys. Maybe it's just Slime and Gorgonzormu, right? I think that's fine. Make sure we have some life. They probably have to trade on these a little bit. Like, I don't think you can leave these up, right? So you like hit, trade, like kill this, you know? It doesn't really give me a line, but maybe I get a Rush, maybe I get a Lightning Bolt or Lightning Storm or something. I don't know, that was a pretty great Corpse Explosion. I didn't expect them to have a Corpse Explosion. I don't know what all these decks are running these days, and I have a hard time distinguishing between the various Death Knights. Well, how greedy they want to be and stuff, but man, what high rolls. Like, this is crazy high roll for 6 drop. These are pretty below average, I'd say, or maybe just average. This is insane. They didn't have that 10 here. I wouldn't be so defensive this turn probably, and I would also maybe just have like a better Grofen. But makes me nervous. Down to 3 corpses though. Does that stop them at all? Limit them somehow? Let's go face. They got 20. I'm at 29. Well, they gotta trade a little. They gotta be too worried about being dead, right? Do I actually have a lethal though? Not currently. 14. I need 5. They are trading a little, yeah. I'm smart. Good news is not the most like intimidating board. I think we can start with this. Yeah, we still have the Grofen after if we need it, which is cool. Does anything deal with this effectively? No, that's. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a look at this. We might just like taunt with Totem and or maybe even Cheese. We'll see. I don't know yet. Totem might be fine. Use Cheese as a reload. Oh, that is a sick play, dude. Let's just kill the big guy, right? While this is quick drawn, I think. It's almost lethal, man. I like the life gain. Oh, that would have been sick too, dude, if this wasn't so expensive. Man. Ziliax, okay. Copy heal Ziliax. That's kind of fine, right? Like, I don't necessarily mind us jostling for board too much right now. Like, it's still a little scary because, you know, we're behind on board, but I think we're okay with jostling a bit. We're trading into like Sandart, or not even trading, just playing into Sandart. That's 6. You got a bouncer. Not a very good bouncer hit though. Kill one of these, so it would just bounce. It would just be a bouncer on the elemental, which doesn't feel very good. 6 plus a Sandart. I don't know, man. Like, let's just see what this turns into, I guess. What does this do? Oh, dude, that's we got evolve stuff. Holy crap. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god. Dude, Cookie's actually insane. I can't believe we got a Cookie. I don't even know if I played the end of this turn right or not. Maybe I don't want to overload. I'm not sure, but I'm not mad, dude. I'm not mad to get a cookie there. That's so insane. This doesn't have rush, does it? No. Dude, that is the cookie with rush, like, and 2 taunts is so insane. If they go for a corpse explosion again, whatever, right? Like, that's fine. They're wiping their own board is nice. I mean, they'll redevelop a little, but dude, no, that was insane. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna be able to outvalue them in this game or not is the only question now. Like, I'm worried about Reska, I'm worried about Primus stuff. I mean, I can get some crazy big stats at some level. This feels like an AoE of some kind is about to connect, right? Corpse explosion again, yeah, okay. Making sure they use less corpses there, for sure. That's double corpse explosion. So from here on out, I feel like my boards are like sticking, right? Usually, pretty much always sticking, I think. Probably, maybe, we think. Oh my god. Okay, Shutterwalk is most exciting with what? Maybe Shockhopper, maybe Grofin. I mean, Grofin next turn's pretty cool. I mean, there's also just stuff later as well that's kind of insane with it. Maybe we just go Shutterblock into Shockhopper for now just to generate value, because I am a little bit worried about value. Shutterblock can generate like crazy value though off of other stuff, you know, Zola, Zephrys. I don't know if it's worth it or not for value now. Also just kind of like though that the turn is a little more planned out. Man, that's not my favorite. What is hand size here? It's not a problem, is it? I don't think so. We're fine, right? So just like that this is just, you know, a big board again. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is gonna be hard to play. This is this an elemental? Yeah, this is actually pretty great next turn. Should probably play that next turn. We don't have a ton of elementals. This is an elemental. Paraglide. Oh. Did I draw 3? Am I drawing 3? Oh, I would have made me draw 3, I think, dude. My hand is full. So Shutterblock can go like Grofin, just go for a big board. We could try to, you know, hit a like Sentinel or Sasquatch, I guess. Actually, Sasquatch would be pretty okay with Shutterblocks. Just make a bunch of Shutterblocks, and you get a bunch of Shutterblocks in hand too. I guess I'd need to dump my hand first for that though. For now, it's definitely just like Minecart Cruiser, probably a Frosty Decor, and a Totem. That doesn't sound very good. I don't know. One has 7 cards in deck, so you know, we are like kind of trending towards a fatigue out. Maybe I don't even mind this. It's just like I needed to empty my hand anyway. Everything's pretty big. I don't think, I guess the Shutterblock mini was the one low roll, right? That would have been pretty disastrous. Everything else was kind of okay. Are they like going for a board clear on this, I guess? Oh no, no board clear. Okay, it's hitting me. A lot of damage. This could be a decent turn to play a Rocket Hopper, but like we said, the Cruiser 2 is pretty great here. I think it's just Cruiser into Decor and just hit like you know, not overcommit the board, play for some life gains. They're getting a little low, chunk them a bunch. So what is left in like a Blood DK's win conditions here? We saw one Razzle Dazzler, so we have to think about maybe another Razzle Dazzler. That would be maybe a good Grofin thing, like Shutterblock Grofin, to get 3 of these to clear Razzle Dazzle stuff. It may not be enough, but you know, could definitely get close. Their own Frosty Decor seems pretty slow. Oh, Corpse Explosion off this is pretty nice though. Threads of Despair as well. Oh my god. Okay. So if I hit here, this dies and sets off a crazy chain. I have to hit with stuff that has at least 5 health, right? If I want to get face damage through, so I could go like hit here. Oh, but this is also gonna die as soon as those die, so But then these are 3, so yeah, I think I'm losing this board no matter what, right? There's no protecting this board, so I think we just go, right? Like, it doesn't matter. Does this actually maybe live? No, it's too many things. Yeah. It doesn't. It's just like we're just taking a reset basically this turn, which is totally. Oh, for a second I thought I was gonna live, dude. Oh my god. Really excited. I think with fatigue advantage we're fine to do this. Oh my god, that's sick, dude. That's so sick. We still have one more wish upon a star too. This could get bigger. No way to shutter block it, sadly. Oh, Marin's pretty good, dude. Both good fatigue denial and, of course, just a ton of potential scariness. I guess maybe not really fatigue denial if they go for Wondrous Wand kind of immediately. They might get a lot of treasures that cost 0, though. Yeah, there's Xerogs. I mean, the good news is, like, it's hard to beat just, like, 7/9s off Xerogs. Ragnaros is no good, you know, etc. Oh, Thunderbringers. Okay, just going for taunts. I don't hate that. This game is taking forever to go. I think we're still in an okay spot, to be honest, but it's just like, what? I don't know what to expect. I think we got to save Shutter Block for better, personally. Yeah, I think it's just literally Growfin into... Oh, no, it is a full trade down. What am I saying? It doesn't hit anything, does it? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Still a pretty... I like that this board is, you know, still... Every board we make is a scary board. Like, they have to figure out every board. Like, it's kind of a puzzle. I like, too, that we don't have any crazy high health totals right now for, like, you know, Primus or whatever. Like, 8's high, but it's not crazy high. Yogg is pretty annoying, though, I'll be honest. Oh, we have the 8/8, though. That's cool. Oh, I'll take it. Yogg killed himself. That kind of solves the problem for me, I guess. Feral Spirit into Wish Upon a Star. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I think that's fine. Sasquatch would be pretty cool, too, for this Wish Upon a Star, maybe. Not the biggest play, but it's enough to be annoying, and again, just like makes every subsequent card just insane. Yeah, Sasquatch would be great. I don't have that many. This is also a pretty cool card for Sasquatch, but the overload makes it kind of impossible. It's like, oh shoot, I only have 6. These are gonna be nasty once we like exhaust a Primus. I think we got to get through that Primus though before I play this, maybe. I think we really want to bait out the Primus. We could also go like Sentinel into Zola. There's also Shutter Block into Zola, which is pretty cool. Maybe that's actually just the right thing to do so that every, you know, we don't have to be like careful with our Shutter Blocks. I think that makes sense, right? This is a great Primus answer if I want to save it. But I think we can put it back in too. I think this is right. I think it's right. It's just so much Shutter Block value. Hopper. This isn't a bad Sand Art Elemental. It's pretty big. And I just gave up that lay down the law, you know? Makes me a bit nervous. I don't know. I think we just want to keep them on the back foot, though, ultimately. Might be worth 4 to face, but it's not so big that I feel like I have to go face on it. So, I mean, yeah, Primus on the 9/11. That's, yep, okay, there's the Primus, yep. This does just free up, I think, the Shining guys here. Like, suddenly these are really, really cool now. I don't think they'll have an answer to that, right? Yogg is gone, Primus is gone. I mean, this Blood Death Knight list, I don't know if it's the same one I saw, like, maybe a week ago. There was, like, kind of a higher legend, Blood DK, yeah, Xerios. Blood Death Knight, #2 legend. This looks like the exact same list. They have 2 Corpse Explosions, and that's it for, like, removal. I mean, obviously, there could be generated stuff. There could be a Deathwing or something here, too. But that oh, it's insane. The timing's actually insane. It's crazy timing. Oh, my God. I think we're going to be careful on this, right? Well, I guess we could play a Shutter Block. It's not asking too much, is it? We make 3 copies. That's 4 minions. That's 5 spots. So I'm kind of technically better off like trading these in, I guess. It's weird a little bit because you kind of waste the rush, you feel like, but I'm gonna keep the taunt alive, I guess. Bro, I don't have enough. Okay, I guess we're doing this. I don't have enough. I don't have enough mana, dude. Regis, there's this thing called mana, dude. I think this is still fine. I don't based on the deck list I think they're playing, I don't think there's any answers to this effectively. I think they're just kind of gassed out here, fatigued, and there's like no chance left. Yeah, nice, dude. What a cool game. We got to see a lot of fun stuff in this game. Turbulus, big stats, like really cool, fun game. That was awesome. Really, really satisfying. Okay. I mean, this is really, really cool later, but against Mage, we just don't have time for that. I'm gonna go ahead and take Shock Hopper just to have something down. Although, early minions are kind of a risk against the weapon for Mage, so we could in theory hold it, but I just, you know, I'm a minion-based deck. I can't hold it for too long. Let's do this. It's like going to the bathroom, right? You just can't hold it forever. It's bad to hold it in. Same thing for minions, I guess. Dangerous to hold it in. Another Grofen. Let's go. Okay. Let's go super wide. The oh, fun. You know, perhaps the water elementals can't do anything if they just hit a bunch of 1/1s forever. It's just behold my 1/1 army. This is I mean, it's a big water elemental absorber if nothing else. Maybe that's kind of cool. Ooh, catch of the day to take a trade here is really nice. I think that's better than Fairy Tale Forest. The totem still has some upside here too. Like, we know it's just a body. It just absorbs elementals maybe. I'm still scared because I don't have the greatest lines, but this is pretty good at water elementals too. Buys you some time. The issue really though is not maybe surviving that wave. It's the stabilization afterwards, because this deck doesn't have an AoE. Like, we could have Giant Tumbleweed or something, but we kind of need to get there on, you know, bodies as well. Gold Panner, okay. Kind of a pain to kill, but not really. Ooh, we like Parrot Sanctuary a lot, but I think Fairy Tale Forest goes first here because I don't really have anything to discount anyway right now. I mean, an extra totem on board is not irrelevant, but the Sanctuary discount is just gonna take a minute because this is my turn 5 always. Well, maybe this, but probably this is my turn 5. Guess you could kind of discount this a bit. It seems far off, doesn't it? What do I hit off this that I'm really excited about? Because I'm not playing it until 6, you know? Like, Sentinels maybe? Sentinel could be cool. I don't know. I mean, I guess my logic at the moment is that I don't have anything I'm excited to do. Sasquatch. Okay, that's... The turn 6, actually, I don't mind at all. Frosty Decor is pretty great. So yeah, no, that's all right. That's probably one of the best hits we had. Shining Sentinel might have been a little better, but I'm not sure it is that much better. It's still 2 taunts, and this is 3 bodies instead of 2, so not mad about it, I guess. Oh, Turbulus for later. Okay, that's kind of cool too. Could be a good turn 6, like Turbulus Sanctuary maybe. For now though, I don't hate this. I think we just keep these bodies up for water elemental hits. Sasquatch, again, 2 of these is good. These have 4 health, which is the magic number against water ellies. Five bodies as well, but I guess 5 hits too for them. Coin. Oh, Under the Sea. Oh, that's really good. Might be Sunset Volley here, I guess. Let's see. It is Sunset Volley. I actually think that was better for them on this board. Like dude, it's always this guy. I swear to God, dude. It is. Oh, that's a mega low roll for them though. That's pretty cool. Ooh. I don't think we can do that, but man, it's kind of intriguing, to be honest. It's pretty cool. I think we're still falling behind a lot here though, you know? Like, that was not the worst big swing turn for them to have against us, but it's just like, what is next for me? We're still not on Growfin. I don't want to take a Rocket Hopper turn. I mean, Zephyrus into a freeze or a board clear or something, right? It's definitely a possibility. I like that this is, you know, a Battlecry card that meets our Battlecry challenge, but still has some answers sometimes. I do have to be noteful too that this mage, like, they can still, you know, whack us late. Like, tsunamis are damage. Sunset volleys are damage. Like, yeah, we have 40 health, but it's a lot of damage right now too. So the battle is definitely not won. Explosive shot. Consecration right now actually would look okay, maybe. I could also just go for damage and dome them, dude. They're at 12. Oh, that's kind of nasty though. Makes this a little worse. I think we have to do this though. I don't think we have a choice, right? Like, you can't just go this guy. The overload's just way too high. Let's take a board reactive play. A consecration even at 4 or whatever would be fine. Enemy battlefield. Holy Nova is basically what we wanted. Yeah, I'll take this all day, dude. All day. Holy Nova went face. Dude, I can't. No, Holy Nova used to go face and then it didn't, and then it got cheaper, and then I don't know. I get it all confused. All right, so now we're into the Growfin world, which is pretty good against these 10 drops usually. Yeah. Okay, man. We're still at 34 as well, which is pretty great. I have Siphon Soul, but I don't know, maybe Siphon Soul Turbulus is better. I like having the 8/8 down though. It's just good at denying any water elementals, any Sunset Volley hits, right? Turbulus is worse at that, and Turbulus will still buff this after the fact as well. We also have a Shutterblock Turbulus turn on 10, which is pretty sick if you look. Maybe we go for that, huh? So another Growfin's really nice. Comment on Valley again. Yeah, this is Valley, excuse me. Oh, that's a good roll. Oh, that's big though. Oh god. Well, that's Siphon Soul for sure then. Siphon Soul leaves me with what? Dude, this turn. Stop playing stuff. Siphon Soul leaves me with 4. Ugh. Man, what a turn. Like, this deck has gotten greedy now already. It's already greedy, dude. That kind of pisses me off a little bit, to be honest. Like, they already went greedy with it. I don't know if this actually stops anything or not, but just in case, I don't know. I play this? Kill a 3/2? No, it doesn't really matter much, right? I'd rather have it on the next thing. Maybe like it opens up a better Growfin or something, I don't know. Growfin doesn't really have a follow-up at 3 right now, though. Khadgar, okay, that's a little slower at least. Like, that's a brief reprieve here, maybe, you know. It's not a tsunami or whatever. Shutterblock into Turbulus is like quite a bit of stats, I guess. Crossbolt face, too bad. Oh, actually, you know what I can do? Shutterblock into Turbulus into Catch of the Day, right? Like, that's pretty good. Oh, I also have the discounts here I forgot about. Oh my god, does that help me at all? You don't really want this Battlecry going off multiple times, so that doesn't really help you at all. I mean, I do like the body on board though, so I guess it does kind of matter, yeah? Remember, this buffs hand, so ordering here is not a problem. I thought this thing was a 4/4. This whole time I legit thought it was a 4/4. I guess this doesn't need the discounts, right? We're not going to play anything else, so let's save that discount to the end. Yeah, this is really good against Tsunami, right? Like, not, well, maybe not really good, but pretty good against Tsunami. Like an 8/8 on board just to absorb some hits. 4 health and 4 health too is pretty great. This guy's an absolute monster now after that last shutter block, which is nice. I mean, if they just go for Tsunami here, I feel like we're gonna win. I don't know. Like a full cost Tsunami is not that bad. The 1/2 can definitely run into a 4 health guy to clean up a little bit, though. That's, you know, that's not bad. But that 8/8 in particular, my only concern would maybe be like just too much face damage. But this deck doesn't tend to have a ton of reach, and once we get behind these taunts, like any future, you know, tsunamis or sunset volleys or whatever, although both of those are gone, I think we'll just be hitting these dudes the whole time, and there's just going to be a mountain of these dudes. And I don't think they have a universal board clear. Not to mention they're just at 16. Like, they kind of have to be careful not to die here too. That's another side of this. King Tide is just an extra body here. I don't mind that play at all. That's smart, I think. Yep, there we go. Didn't hit the Shutterwalk at all, dude. They can't even kill it, but you can trust Khadgar maybe. Oh, the 1/2 doesn't run in here. That's something. They trust. Oh, I don't have any lethals, do I? I can bounce Turbulus, or excuse me, I can get 3 copies of Turbulus, but I just can't play them all or anything to like buff this enough. So I think it's definitely just this guy. Times 3. I think we can finish on a Hagatha, probably, right? I think that's not an issue. And honestly, we have such a crazy board. I mean, I guess it does freeze the board, though. Like, they can freeze all of these. Maybe we hit face. 17 to face should not be possible, right? If they go for a free... Like, if they get a Blizzard, am I in trouble? Fury a little, maybe, kind of, sort of, but probably not. This is a buff if anything gets through to attack. Like, you know, if this can stick to attack or something, this could be a big buff if we have space. They're just trading for something. I don't know what they're looking for here. Like, what does their deck have that answers this? This is quite beautiful. I don't know. I think they just have to freeze these and hope, right? And like trust Khadgar maybe. Oh, they just got a snake oil. I think they're just know they're done here, right? Know they're cooked. Dude, this deck is... I've only played 2 games against Big Spell Mage, but we're 2-0. Oh, no, we're not. We lost that first one. No, we're 2-1. We're 2-1. I forgot we kind of zoned out that game while looking at stats. Okay. I do love Hagatha in this deck, especially if you hit... I played like 2 or 3 games this off stream just to see if it was working, and it felt pretty okay. I mean, it's not definitely not gonna be a meta deck or anything, but it felt good enough to give it a go, I thought. But this card right here, dude, Parrot Sanctuary into Hagatha is nuts, because you not only discount your Hagatha, but you discount the next guy too. You know, we can get like a Frosty the Core basically down early. Now Gorgon's Army does add a little complication, because against Mage in particular, getting this down sooner to have that board to kind of absorb some of the water elemental hits is really, really good. That said, the Hagatha can kind of do the same thing, right? Like, if we get a Frosty the Core, which we will, those 2/4s are actually pretty good. Not only do they buy you time off the armor, but, you know, they have 4 health, and 4 health is absolutely the magic number. Not to mention, not playing minions is good against Metal Detector. I totally planned that. That was my absolute goal. I think there's no reason not to just hit this again, right? Like, might as well start the timer. It lasts through the next turn, as we saw, so that, I don't know if there's a reason to wait. But yeah, like, this is a 4-mana 5/5, and you get a couple bodies. Do they already have it, dude? When I played this deck... No, okay, they don't have it. That's okay, actually. I'm not too mad about that. I mean, you know, getting maybe a free 5/5 could have been better, but I'll take it. All right. Frosty the Cores are pretty cool. This is actually playable next turn too, dude. This curve, if it hits, is crazy. This body might end up being pretty significant. I don't know if they're gonna be able to chip through all this. I mean, I think we're gonna have 3 minions up, maybe. I guess let's see what all they have, if they're cooking with some gas here. Coins make things scary. I guess last turn they couldn't play the Ryla Light, where they only had 1 coin, I think. We have a coin in hand, so they must have only had 1 coin. All right, dude, this is actually really sick. Okay, this actually makes me really excited. I think this is 100% the play, right? It's really cool. The hand is buffed. Like, this is now a monster play. We have some decent hits on board. I think we go face with this one. I want to put a clock on this for sure. Like, this is 20. Well, no, that's not 20. This is 19, 23 total. So some kind of clock. Zephrys could find lethal, by the way. This is one way for this deck to have a little reach that otherwise I didn't want to run, like, you know, too much of or any of. I wanted a lot of Battlecry density, so he's a Battlecry that gives us consistent reach. That's good news, maybe. Oh, dude, this is gonna feel very satisfying to win. Oh. I wish they'd let me get the lethal with Zap. Well, I didn't need it that on board, I guess, but yeah. Dude, that is actually, I think, the dream curve for this deck. I know there's like Turbulus stuff in here. Turbulus seems fun or whatever. You know, Shutterblock and Sasquatch can do some cool things in this deck too, but that curve right there, that is nasty. Period Sanctuary into Hagatha on 3, into Decor on 4, which rhymes too, which is nice. That's just so many bodies, right? You get 3 bodies off that, which sets you up for the coin Wish Upon a Star. It's really cool. That is a very satisfying way to beat Mage, I'll tell you. Like, what a big board to have that early. Like, they're like, wait a minute, they're doing better things than me. I'm supposed to be the cheat deck. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm cool with this. This is a pretty cool, like, little 2-card combo. I don't know if we want to keep all of this in our opener. It seems a little greedy, maybe. Against Mage, I mean, we all know we we either get Skylit on turn 4 or 5 and lose, or maybe we don't, maybe we win. This deck does not have like what is it, the Tumbleweed Clear that deals 6 to all. Like, that's a pretty good card against in theory, I think a pretty good card against Mage. What is the Tumbleweed card called? Is it literally just called Tumbleweed? Called Giant Tumbleweed. There you go. You know, in theory, like we said, I think it's a decent card. The reality is, like, once the water elementals hit, you know, they take trades on everything. They're often not really 6 anyway. Sometimes it hit you for face so much, it's like you just can't really keep up. Not to mention that's a 7 mana card. That's just too late. So, you know, you just hope for the best. Using coin to cheat out the metal detector, I don't hate it. Gorgon's Ormu is like some bodies, you know, potentially for the tsunami to hit. I just dude, I've seen a lot of frustration from other content creators publicly and privately this week with the mini set. It's just like mostly just bad, and I looked at the data too to confirm this. It is mostly just really bad. Like, looking at it, like the per card win rates of this mini set versus some past mini sets, and it's just disastrously bad, much like this play. Basically no cards are gonna be played except for one here. I'll literally just pull this up. Maybe I'll include this game in the video, kind of no matter what. Among cards that are getting played, right? Like, look at these. Okay, they're not actually doing anything just scary yet, although this is scary. Never mind, we're gonna lose. Yeah, this is scary. Just kidding. This is one of the 3 ways this deck does super scary things. Yeah, we just lose, right? So we'll just include this in the video for the sake of conversation, because I don't want to make like a whole video dedicated to this. That's not really my vibe anymore. But look at these drawn win rates. This is just mini set cards, right? There's basically one that's insane. Portalmancer Skyla, as we know, is just absurd in this. And then only one other card has a positive drawn win rate. And like, some of these cards are being played a little bit with decent win rates in decks, but they're actually just like making the decks worse very often, or just not good. When you compare that to previous mini sets, right? Like, here's the last one, Dr. Boom's Incredible Inventions. Look at the drawn win rates. It's insane, right? It's insane. I guess I can just lose here real fast, right? I don't think there's any chance we do anything remarkable here. I should have done this first. We could get like a lightning storm maybe or something, but it's just too far gone. Too far gone. As we know, the game is over. So we'll pull this back up since nobody cares. Like, look at that, right? It's like still not, you know, a ton, but like 8 or 9. That makes the mini set, you know, meaningful, worthwhile. Look at Delve into Deepholm, the one before that. Look at this one. It's insane. There's some really good cards in here, mostly Druid stuff, but still some really good played cards, some Excavate stuff. These are, oh, we're dead, by the way. Wow, cool, interesting gameplay. Look at this. right? It's really nicely significant. Some cards that aren't like broken. That's brand. God, some of these have been nerfed. Like, God almighty. It's really, really good. Troops Command got nerfed. Brand got nerfed. Okay, and then like the one before that, right? Fall of Ulduar, the Titans mini set. Not bad, dude. 7, 8, 9, 10 cards or whatever again that look pretty good. Yogg, really significant, but not like Yogg does actually frustrate me sometimes, but not like crazy broken or anything, right? And then Audio Apocalypse. Let's look. What do you see? Oh my god, same story. A bunch of really significantly impactful cards. Agatha's great. Doom can actually nerfed and still kind of insane. Or the Windlord's been so good lately. You just see like literally every other mini set in standard right now has had a huge impact. And let's just go back again to remind ourselves. Look at this. 2 in the green. 2. That's it. I don't even think Ice Crusher is particularly good. So yeah, that's what we're working with here. I just, it's so feast or famine both at the set level, right? The set itself has one card that is completely insane and overtuned and everything else is bad, but that card itself is also so feast or famine. And I feel like a lot of the Hearthstone meta that I've heard so many frustrations about is so feast or famine. And I'm a little bit more detached from it these days. I don't know if I get as frustrated as people who are playing more than me because they're just like really into it, you know, really ingrained in it. But I definitely feel it. Like it's, you know, every turn is so dramatic, so swingy, so punchy. There's no like continuity between turns or boards or, you know, even sometimes game plans. Everything just pivots so fast and has so much potential lethality. It doesn't always have the lethality because everything swings it so hard, but when you have that much latent lethality, you demand these crazy swings lest games end on like turn 4 or whatever. So it's like their solution has been, okay, we're gonna let cards like Skyla exist that are really dramatically high win condition or whatever, but we'll just print things that answer it. And then you just have this arms race basically. So I don't know, that's my kind of outsider's take, I guess. All right, Hunter. Man, I have not been playing against any Hunters. I have no idea what they're going to do to me, but I will say I like Shutterblock. I mean, I know there's some token hunters that just popped up this week with like the new horse card. There's secret hunters been floating around for a while. There's like Highlander-y hunters here and there. I saw like Pizza, I think, was doing some huntery stuff. There's some egg hunter too, but that's more wild, I think. I haven't really played against an egg hunter yet, but I think there's some egg hunters out there. I see people complaining about the eggs. This makes me think Highlander hunter, right? This feels like a Highlander-y card. Ooh. Coin Hagatha next turn's a possibility. I mean, we could just tempo this guy for now, I think. Actually, Coin Backstage Bouncer might also be decent. We're pretty likely to have a body left over here. I will say the Coin Hagatha, the earliest follow-up that is turn 5, which doesn't feel great. Yeah, I think we'll just go Bouncer here into Hagatha. That feels better to me. Shutterblock into the Hagatha cards for like Frosty the Core can be crazy. Of course, same for Wish Upon a Star, so. Man, these do trade shockingly well right now. You got a 4-3 into a 2-2. But what's your turn 4? It's not very good, right? I just don't think it's very good. So sadly, these kind of trade well into one of the 4-5s, but you know, I just got another 4-5, so hopefully that's enough to keep it going. This is just smoother from the curve standpoint. I mean, it's so silly talking about. I just made basically 8-10 in stats. I mean, arguably 7-9, right? But you get it. 8-10 in stats on turn 3, and I'm like, is this enough? What an era we live in, dude. It just doesn't even really feel that good. It's kind of funny. The 8-10 in stats on turn 3 is not enough, man. We're gonna fall too far behind. They get a Frosty, nice. Okay, I think I like the Frosties. Well, I mean, it just depends on the game state, right? Obviously, if you get Shutterwalk into this on curve, it's pretty wild. If you're not too far behind or dying or whatever. If you're in a decent spot, you know. So deputization aura, I mean, definitely helping them trade in a little bit, right? Bananas. I wonder if they have the other banana card too. Yeah, let's just go Frosty Decor now. Really keep them on the back foot. Then you got Shutter Block into Fairy Tale Slime. That seems hard to beat, doesn't it? That seems kind of nuts. Then you can follow it up with the Sentinels, which are just going to be like stupidly big. I guess Reno is something we need to keep in mind as we get closer to that point. Dude, the Zephyrus giving them Vanish is crazy. At least my guys did die. That's pretty cool. Like they, you know, didn't get bounced back to hand at least. I mean, you know, I don't want to have to replay those manually. I don't even know what they cost. Like, what did they cost? 3? Okay, that would have been too bad to play, I guess. So, I mean, I think this is always Slime, assuming we don't somehow fall behind too far here. But we're at like 36. We're not that behind. I think this is just going to be crazy. I guess we just hit face too, right? Like, nothing here's that scary yet. So then we have the next Shutter Block with, I mean, arguably Sentinel, I guess, if we want. We're still pre Reno, right? I don't know, we'll need it. These might just win. Like, this is clearly quite good. Also, this is just a 7-10, which is gross. These are 14-17. So this is nothing new, of course. We could have done this before, but it does. I haven't played this since Hagatha got buffed, I don't think. Maybe I did. I don't remember. Oh, Cash Cow. That's kind of fun. Pet Parrot for another mystery egg. Yeah. I absolutely have lethal. I was gonna say for a second I don't have lethal, but obviously I have about 1 million different ways to lethal them. This is just so ridiculous, dude. Pick your poison, right? Like, my god, dude, look at this board. Yeah, that'll do. That's pretty great. Ooh, I love this hand, dude. Also, it's not a mage. Praise God, it's not a mage. I think with Gorgon's Ormu, maybe we don't need Fairy Tale Forest. I think I'd rather like try to find a 1-drop or something, you know, to weave in some good lines. Frosty Decor in hand, maybe good against Demon Hunter specifically, so perhaps not too mad. Catch of the Day just sort of feeds a hero power. I might rather use that on the Gorgon's Orbu turn, like Parrot Sanctuary, another 1-drop, and Catch of the Day all at once to sort of swarm back. Because you might need to answer a pirate, you know? I need to kill a South Sea Captain or whatever, sort of thing. So that's nice. Definitely Gorgon's Ormu next turn. I'd love to find a Grofin, maybe. That'd be my best bet, I guess. Oh, dude, Grofin, please, God, one time, Grofin, dude, please, God. Please, God. It's so good against this. Goodness gracious, please. Please, Grofin. Never thought I'd want to draw Grofin so bad. Grofin kind of sounds like girlfriend. Please, girlfriend, please, I need a girlfriend. Hey, that's a great Catch of the Day target, at least. Oh god, Turbulus is pretty dang tempting, isn't it? He is a 4 though, I guess. Yeah, maybe not that tempting. Gorgon's Ormu. Play this guy for 1. Hit the button again. Yeah, I mean, this is clearly not ideal. Like, they have some good trade backs and stuff. I think we probably won't wait too long on the cheese. Turbulus leaves me with potentially a 2-mana Battlecry, which we don't have a ton of those. Neophyte. That's really it. Flint Firearm, I guess, technically. Wouldn't be the best either. Hopefully Decor buys me the time I need. Maybe we like farm up a cheese after Decor or whatever and go from there. My baby's definitely awake. She's just staring down the camera. I don't think she knows it's there. I think it's a coincidence, but boy, she's staring it down. She's not fussing yet, though, so she's okay. She's chill. Mish Dog. I'm not too mad about Quick Pick. It's not a board development, so that's kind of nice. Like, a little slower. This would be cool together if, you know, you can roll Battlecries on this and actually buff them. It's kind of nice. Usually Battlecries are really bad off cheese, but that might help a little. Dude, a Grofin would just change my life. Shock Hopper. maybe interesting. Let's see, right? Oh, it's really interesting. Okay. I think we go cheese, actually. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. What on earth, bro? Look at these guys. I'm playing their deck now. I can't go to core. I may not actually want to use my discount next turn, right? Let's wait. We may just want to spend 4 on Turbulus, basically. This is still Battlecry, so Turbulus buffing this is maybe not the worst. I feel like they want to kill these. These do buff each other, right? So, well, buff, you know what I mean. Activate off each other. Oh, baby's awake. We gotta hurry. Skydiving slow? Okay, yeah, no, this is gonna be pretty decent stabilization, I think, for us, man. I'm not mad. Bishop on a Star's coming later, but Turbulus for now is fine. Pretty good board. The 1/1s are scary, but not that scary. Like, this gives me some flexibility to kill stuff too, you know? 5/6 just solidly sized. Yeah, I'm not mad about this. I don't know if we want to go Frosty to core yet. Like, while we're on the kind of push, we want to push, I think. And then, you know, maybe you pivot out, but Captain's good for trade ups. Yeah, that's nasty. Do you kill the 5/6? I'd probably kill these two. Better to, you know, like a 5/6 into a 3/3 feels kind of awkward, but a 3/4 into a 3/3 feels really, really, really good. I would kill the 2 small guys, I think. Oh, what's that? Oh, maybe you just kill it all. Yeah, that's really nice. That makes Sandard Elemental pretty great for us, though. I will say. Don't really need the second one, but yeah, here I would definitely kill the 5/6 now. Oh, not gonna kill the 5/6. Gonna go face. All right, true Demon Hunter. I don't know why I had any doubts. I don't know though. Like, this just gives me that like clean value trade back. I mean, I don't hate it though. I don't hate it. I don't think I'm at risk of being dead, am I? Like, I don't ever hit this, do I? Man, maybe I do. I don't know. I'm not worried right now necessarily, but like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's better to clear the board. Like, they have a lot of things that interact off of like attacks, and they already have 3, so I want to be careful. Like, leaving them 5 pirates to attack seems kind of disastrous, maybe. I also need to be able to win the game too, though, so there's like this kind of balance, maybe. Frosty to core Sandard Elemental, though, does give me, I think, quite a bit of like defense and reactivity, because I can clear 1/1s and still heal up. And hopefully the Neophyte makes their life a little awkward, although, I don't know. Does this go face? They're like getting close enough that I'd think about turning the corner reviver them, I think. What do we have, 10, 14? They'd just be dead-ish. No, they wouldn't be dead. They'd be alive. Oh, no, they'd be dead. I have Wish upon a Star. They'd be dead. 14 plus 6 is dead. No, they're cleaning up a little at least. What was that, a finale guy? Taste of Chaos? Yeah, at least it costs 2. Maybe we stop the hero power. Who knows? Neophyte timing is kind of hard to predict here, but... So, I mean, I think we're probably going to have to go Frosty to core. Hopefully we can kill the South Sea Captain. If we draw a 2-cost card, it's going to be playable. They're always kind of doing this little stagger thing where they leave 1 behind to kind of go face, or 2 behind to go face. I don't hate that. I think it's kind of cool. Maybe Totem's worth it here just for the button hit. I think it might be. Kind of like Totem. Especially a taunt Totem could be really nice. Healing Totem's also actually pretty okay, I think. So these are really, really cool, of course. Just 8 health back. The later we get into this game, the better I feel, but it's still not impossible. You know, there's scary boards that can come out of nowhere, and as you can see, my hand is looking very weak right now. As much as I can, if they aren't able to wipe this board, like, I have a lot of small bodies, so Wish Upon a Star is really powerful and probably lethal, because this, you know, they got to figure out how to get through all this stuff. Okay, never mind. Maybe they're gonna get through it fine. It's not so bad. They can push through one of these this turn, though. That seems pretty weak. Can almost get through a second one, I guess. If isn't, they're just gonna trade instead. Yeah, okay. I mean, this is probably still just. Oh, never mind. I think it's that. I was gonna say Wish Buzzer, but I don't know. Backstage Bouncer is really gross. I guess you just hit the healing totem, right? This I wouldn't be. Oh my god, dude. This is wild now. Yeah, let's do this one. Healing totem technically has upside. Yeah, no, this was some really good draws. This deck had some real defensive bodies. Not a ton of like life gain, other, you know, just Frosty the Core, which is iffy, but some really good bodies. Everything, just that little Turbulus bump is nice, you know, like Wish Upon a Star is the big hit. That's what you're really excited about, but just that little nudge off Turbulus goes a pretty long way, especially, you know, when you're copying it with bouncers or Shining Sentinels or whatever. Oh my god, dude, this guy is a freaking boss. Does this have good answers? If I don't get something cool or playable here, I might just... Wait, are they ever dead? Hold up, we just have lethal here, don't we? 7, it's gotta be right, because we don't have to hit that. Gotta be lethal, right? 11 and 5. Oh my god, it's not lethal. Oh crap, are you kidding me? 7, 9, 16. Oh, you're kidding me. It's actually not lethal. Not that I think it really matters much, but I am a little annoyed. It's still the right play. 100% still the right play, but I'm a little annoyed. I think we just leave the taunts healthy, even if I give them extra hits here. It's not really about like turn 2 lethal securing. It's just about like stabilizing defensively. So heal them a little extra, but you know, protect our assets, I guess. How is that not lethal, dude? That's wild. It was 16, right? Brutal. Well, let's see, I guess. This seems not good enough. Don't see how this gets there. Clearing the 7-4 is probably not too hard. But what's next? I mean, what's next? That's the problem. What's next, Regina? Okay. I mean, they must know this is not going to solve the problem. You got to hit something. You got to hit the 4-7 maybe. None of this matters, right? It's just not enough. Gotta hurry. I don't think that's the hit, really. These are only gonna hit for 2, right? I know they get bananas, I guess. They'll hit for 3. No, that's not bad. There's that on board, though. Yeah, this math kind of made sense. We're just dead on board, yeah. Yeah, not a bad little stabilization game for this deck, yeah. Scary early, but we stabilized okay.